you ever see me or you play with me in Madden, I'm always the Cowboys. No matter what. We want Cowboys. We want Cowboys open. Yeah, Cowboys open. 4:15. Yes, good. Looks good to me. Let's boogie. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for, honestly. Ugh. Oh shit. Yeah, I just got home from work, so if for some reason I ended up not talking for a little while, it's because I'll be talking like
hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of running backs who are hoping for plenty of touches come their way. It's Murray's Cowboys going up against Marines Patriots. Now we'll take you out to AT&T Stadium for this matchup.
DeMarco Murray is not on the Dallas Cowboys.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Another exciting matchup just moments away now as we join you from AT&T Stadium. Hello, friends. Jim Nantz.
Actually, I'm going to take that little overlay on the side off my stream because it's going to get real annoying real quick. Because I don't like having anything on the side of the thing. Oh, Jesus, come on. Advanced settings. Yeah. Yes. View comments. I honestly, it's not letting me take this off. It's gonna take me a few minutes because it's just gotta fucking load. You know how fucking YouTube, how PlayStation is. It's slow, but I mean, I love it. I love the PlayStation. Don't get me wrong, I really do. But I also like the Xbox too. The Xbox is, I guess, a little faster, but this is just damn right, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm tired of waiting. Come on, I got shit to do. Like, Jesus. Oh my god. Okay, screw it. If you guys, I'm sorry if you guys don't like the overlay. I don't either.
With Phil Simms and Phil, it's an absolutely gorgeous day here for football, and how will that factor into this game?
You're right, Jim. It is a beautiful day, and days like this, the best team usually wins because the weather is going to have no effect on all the talent on the field. The throwers and catchers and ball carriers, they don't have to worry about the elements. They can just go out there and show the talent.
Coming onto the field for the Cowboys is their leader, quarterback Tony Romo, who had back surgery, had to miss the final week of the regular season when the Cowboys were bidding for a playoff berth.
Well, America's favorite team, the Dallas Cowboys, led by a quarterback named Tony Romo. And a lot of people say negative things about Tony Romo. I'm telling you, he is the best player on their football team, and they win games because he is that good of a quarterback.
First down at the 29. Murray looking out wide. Murray's hit and brought down.
He really is.
As we check now, this offensive unit getting it done for over a decade. Certainly a future Hall of Famer is tight end Jason Witten.
I agree, Jim. I think he is a Hall of Fame tight end. And all you do when you see Jason Witten playing football, there's always somebody chasing him because he's figured out a way to get open and get it done.
The Cowboys from the 32. Play action, Romo. Going for the deep ball. Almost intercepted. Looking at this defense, Gerard Mayo in on so many tackles.
Gerard Mayo can diagnose the run and fly up in there. He is a big linebacker, and he's not afraid of a little pain and hitting that running back.
Third down. Romo has everybody split out wide for this snap.
Unable to beat the down clock, and that'll cost them 5 yards, a delay of game.
Third and 11 after the penalty. Romo set in the pistol. The pass
Come on,
off
Beasley.
the mark, and that's a 3 and out.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Well, they tipped their hand here early. They're going to be very aggressive today, going for it here on fourth down. The Cowboys from the 27. Play fake.
Dez Bryant with the catch.
Bryant's taken down at the 46.
The risk paid off that time for the coach. He goes for it on fourth down, and the offense picks it up. That'll give you some momentum.
Big, physical, and he can get
Offense. They bring in the extra tight end. First and 10. Murray's taking the handoff.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
First down here after the run. Murray lined up in the backfield. He's going to get another carry. Murray's marked down after a gain of 4. Coming up, second down.
the Patriots pick. Why don't they play like that?
Tony Romo will take it right from the center. And the give now to DeMarco Murray. Shakes off the tackle. Wilfork's in on the tackle.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
On the way, third down. The Cowboys approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. Halfway through this first quarter now. Brandon Browner with the interception. Throws out the arm.
Good piece of tackling. Taking the field for the Patriots. 3-time Super Bowl winning quarterback, Tom Brady.
I think some of the things that are not talked about enough when you talk about Tom Brady, how tough he is and how well he moves in the pocket. That, along with good decisions and a good arm, that's why he's one of the best.
First down here. Kareem lined up in the backfield. Brady, handoff, trying the right side, and Kareem is stopped there. The offensive lineup includes Julian Edelman, the former quarterback at Kent State.
Julian Edelman is not just a feel-good story. This is a good, solid football player. He can be an outside wide receiver. He can return kicks and punts, and he can play the slot. He can do it all.
It's Amendola. Amendola's met after a gain of 3. Setting now the defensive lineup. You must begin with this unit's leader. That's linebacker Sean Lee.
Yeah, Sean Lee must stay healthy for this Dallas Cowboys defense. If he does, of course, it's going to help him greatly. But he's fast, can cover receivers down the field, and he is a great tackler.
They still face 3rd and 6 even after that last successful pass play. Offense lines up here.
Brady's going to take it from the gun.
Looking to the right side and throwing. Makes the grab and the feet are down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
Spins away from the tackle.
White's there to make the stop.
That time he only gets a couple yards, and if I'd have been the punt returner that time, I would have called for a fair catch. Defense was close. All around you, there was nowhere to go.
Tony Romo will take it right from the center. Murray's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
Barely comes away with the pick on that pass.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Romo's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. DeMarco Murray gets the handoff. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
The Cowboys think they're doing a good job this time by running the football on 2nd down. And what do? They lose a couple yards. Now you have 3rd and long. You better be careful in this situation.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. With 2 hands, he has it. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Well, the way the rules are in the NFL now, you can't hit the receivers, you can't hit the quarterback. And if you give the quarterback this kind of time, he is always going to find an open receiver.
And that will close out the first quarter in Arlington, Texas. We'll be back after the break for the start of the second. First down, offense readying for the snap. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Let's see how they back up the big play here. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
Lots of ways to attack cover 2. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
DeMarco Murray is in the backfield.
2nd down and 10.
To Williams. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
In this league now, you got to keep these wide receivers and quarterbacks guessing. You just can't come out there and play man-to-man every play and think that's going to work. You got to mix in some zones, some blitzes, and then occasionally go man-to-man coverage.
McCourty's in on the coverage and forces the incompletion.
Boy, it must be hard just to knock the football down. That time he's in good position because you know the defender wanted to go for the interception, but he played it smart and knocked it down instead.
2nd down here.
Murray's lined up in a single back formation. Handoff by Romo. Collins is the one who made the big stop.
How about that work by the defense that time? They are physical and they are fast. They tackle the runner for a loss on 2nd down. Now they have a great situation, 3rd long.
My prediction for the Super Bowl this year,
Murray lined up in the backfield. The Cowboys will take the snap from the 40. Right back to him once more.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. The jumbo set on the field.
The Cowboys have it at the 34. Catch made. Shung's the one who brings him to the ground.
Well, when you get a couple first downs, it just gives you such great confidence. It makes everybody relax. And I always say this, when you're a relaxed athlete, that's when you play your best.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set.
1st and 10. Looking long. Dez Bryant is there.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Failing to complete that one. So 2nd down here. Play after play after play here on this drive. Handoff to the right side. Collins is there to take him down.
Well, you always like to run the football once you get down in the red zone. That time they try the run game, but there is nowhere to go, and they get just a little gain out of that play.
This long drive continues. 3rd and 8. Another carry here. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, sooner or later you get in these situations, you got to throw the football. And as we have seen today, they keep trying to run it, but there's not much there to go.
And he converts here on the field goal try.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
Makes the catch at the 7. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
Pause this. We're gonna invite one of my friends to get to the party. We're just gonna talk to him, and we're gonna see if he wants to either play Madden or if you guys want me to play, like, I don't know, Black Ops 3. I don't know, something.
The Patriots now will start their drive at the 23. 1st down at the 23. Handoff out of the I formation. And Vereen is stopped there.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running.
Coming up at halftime, please stay tuned for the Verizon Halftime Report, presented by EA Sports.
All right, so now as we go back to the field, we've got a good game going, and an offense is trying to close the gap before halftime. Shane Vereen lined up in the backfield. 2nd down and 8. Makes the reception.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the 1st down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Brady's back in shotgun formation. Brady able to find Julian Edelman.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the 1st down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
They're set to punt it away now. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. They face 1st down. Murray's in the backfield. Single back set. 3-step drop. Ball's on the ground. The defense gets the sack.
Nice job that time by the offense. We have a review coming from the booth.
So now we're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it is not a fumble.
It's still gonna be a fumble. But it doesn't matter.
Inside the last 2 minutes, this one had to be instigated by the folks upstairs. They challenged the call on the field, and in fact, it was the proper thing to do. The play is overturned.
Yeah, good job by the officials upstairs, seeing it, knowing there was a mistake on the field. That's what I love about the NFL. They're not afraid to say they made mistakes and turn them around.
Romo keeps it. Under fire all day. The Patriots are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. It's third down coming up. Curry's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Keeps it here. And he's intercepted.
The tackle was made.
Anytime you're backed up on the offensive side, the quarterback's got to be extremely careful, because if you turn it over, you're just giving points to your opponent. That time a bad decision by the quarterback, and he throws an easy interception for the defense.
What do you want me to do?
Offense lines up here.
First and goal from the 1 to the ground. And he's in for the touchdown.
You guys saw it.
I'd say this run by the offense is just, it's arrogance. They just say, you can't stop us, and they lined up and just shoved it down the defense's throat. Nice run there on first and goal for the touchdown.
The point after is good. The Patriots defense will be ready to come back out in a moment. The offense making sure their efforts weren't wasted on the last drive, making good on the interception and putting points on the scoreboard.
This is a big-time return.
Nice.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
At the 40.
DeMarco Murray is in the backfield. Play fake. He'll throw it over the middle. Browner almost got the interception.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted, and the guy dropped it, and you just go.
I don't want to get down.
Capitalize on that break.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Throws the pass. Very nearly intercepted.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game. They can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Tony Romo will take it right from the center. Keeps it on the play fake. The 40, almost an interception.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field.
I swear, I feel like New England's team comes literally out of nowhere.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. Murray lined up in the backfield. The Cowboys will take the snap from the 40. Tony Romo uncorks the long pass. The Cowboys are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Still got it after the play action. Intercepted.
Of course.
That brings the play to an end. That does it for the first half. Cowboys trail in this one. Bailey ready now to get the second half started. Brady will lead his offense back onto the field here as this goes for a touchback. They come to the line, and it's first down. The Patriots come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Brady able to find Julian Edelman.
The Patriots did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short, much easier to call those kind of plays.
After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2. Wide receivers are bunched up. He's looking to the right here on this throw. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Vereen lined up in the backfield.
1st and 10. That's right, and he is brought down at the 39.
We have to stop Brady.
Wright's one of the best in the NFL when it comes to running routes towards the sideline. That time, he gets out there, he puts that inside foot into the ground, breaks outside. The throw is on target. Good, solid game, just short of that first down marker.
He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
3rd down on the way.
Tom Brady under center. Here's the handoff.
He's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Games in the NFL can hinge on 3rd and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the 3rd and short run, and now it's 4th down.
Harris has got it at the 17.
That'll stop the play right there. First down here.
Guys, the thing I'm going to be doing on live stream later tonight, actually.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Looking across the middle.
That's Romo finding Bryant. Bryant's marked down at the 41.
We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today has been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often. And what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that will give their team a chance to win in a game like this. Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Here's the first snap after the big play.
Running to the left side for a gain of about 5.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
The Cowboys trail right now, and you wonder how much the running game stays a part of the game plan. Murray's been shut down from his very first carry on.
No balance by this offense, like you said today. They can't run the football, but I've said this all the time. It's not always about just dominating physically and blocking up front. Running backs have to do their part. They have to make good decisions, and they got to break some tackles.
He's in the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
The Cowboys for the point after. And the extra point is good. The Patriots set up for the kick return. They've just lost the lead, so need to try and respond. Scores 10-7. Amendola's not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. The Patriots are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. First down and 10. Throws to the right. Pass is intercepted. A foot race to the end zone. The 10 all the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
You gotta love a defense. It's not afraid to take chances, and this defense will get after it. That time they get the interception and return it all the way for a touchdown.
The Cowboys lined up now for the point after.
If we get
Driving extra point is good.
Less than 30 seconds. Less than 32 seconds. In the third.
Cowboys will be kicking off.
They're down by 2 scores.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Patriots are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. Tom Brady under center. First and 10. Brought down at the 26.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
The third quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's now second down. Final quarter underway now with this snap. Ball is out. The defense has the football. He stacked up at that point.
That's what you call a takeaway. The defense just makes such a hard hit that they take the football away from the offense and they recover the fumble.
Just a quick drop back. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
If you're ever playing Madden and you sack the fullback and the ball comes out, you make someone.
Murray's lined up as the single back. Will go ground. He's headed right, and that's a 2-yard gain. Taking a look at the rush totals. Both these defenses have to be happy with those numbers.
Yes, Jim, I'm sure they're happy what they've done. They've made the offense one-dimensional. So when you have an offense that can't run, just think about one thing. And what's that? Go after that quarterback.
Here's Bryant. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time. He throws it down the field for another completion.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. Romo's going to sneak it, trying to power his way right up the middle.
Good job by the defense. Their team is down. It's in the second half. And the opposing offense, what do? They go for it on 4th down. You are ready for the play. You make the stop. That'll turn things around.
The ball is jarred loose. Force it across for the touchdown.
That's a terrible job by the offense. They just get the ball up Well, the defense says, hey, we'll take it. And look at that. They take it all the way back for the score.
The Patriots are getting ready for the return. And can they return to a competitive state in this one as the game is starting to get out of hand? The score is 24-7. Takes off from the 5. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Patriots are set for their next possession. Tom Brady will be taking this one from the gun. Now 1st and 10. Brady's pass will go for an incompletion.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Split backfield here.
The Patriots have it at the 24. Risky throw into double coverage there, but this will go incomplete. Now looking at 3rd down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Brady out to Shane Vereen.
Good job on the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the 1st down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
And he muffs it. The ball's on the ground. He's tackled at the 28.
What a lucky play that time by the return team. They fumbled the football. Nobody's hustling, but somehow they find a way to recover their own fumble.
1st down coming up.
Murray's lined up directly behind the quarterback here.
He'll throw it over the middle. Dez Bryant with the catch.
Bryant's been option 1, 2, and 3 on offense today, Phil, as he just keeps piling up receptions at the wideout position.
Jim, he just has that special skill. He knows how to get open, and the quarterback is putting the football on the money.
Handing the ball off hasn't been something that's worked for either one of these teams today, Phil.
Well, what you have to show on the offensive side when you want to run the football, you got to show some determination, and the guys on the offensive side just get tougher and make it work.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
You just hold in R2 button and make your own pass.
DeMarco Murray is in the backfield. Romo's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under.
Oh, good job by the linebacker knocking that pass down that time. All he did was watch the eyes of the quarterback, and he reacted. It put him in good position, and he knocks the football down.
Murray's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
3rd and 7.
And now Romo's going to take off. They're going to get him here for a sack. Romo's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And so now they'll bring out Jones to punt.
We have to play our backup quarterback.
Got a flag.
They're not behind me.
Kick out your interference. Kicking team.
And one of the Gunners made contact with returner there, which sets the...
I want to see if what's wrong with Romo. Check. Oh shit, wrong button.
Offense up with solid field position.
Yeah, it does. You know what? You see that returner looking up for the football. You got to make sure he has a chance to catch it before you hit him.
Incomplete, looking underneath that time.
Brady, you ain't getting
Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just...
No, because I'm gonna see if we can put him back in, because I do not want Brandon Reed in.
Cowboys official. Tony Romo's injury appears to be related to the upper body. Trainers are saying it is a severe injury, but would not confirm what the injury is at this time.
Picks up 8 here.
Well, that's a nice completion by the offense. And what it does, it just puts them in a more manageable situation so they can pick up that third down.
The defense comes out in the nickel. The Patriots snap it at the 36. Has his target, and Perrine is stopped there.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
First down here after the completion. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. It's first down as they head to the line.
Yeah, guys, it's a good PlayStation. Madden 15.
Brady from the gun. Trying to work that left side. And now will be on the other side of the 50 after this play. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. Would have been intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Yeah, that's my clear.
Second and 10. Out to the left. Makes the reception. Taken down a yard short of the first. Third down after the completion. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. Tom Brady unleashed. Touchdown.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
Like third down and then pass it.
They line up here for the onside kick. They want that football back. And the flag comes out.
Offense.
Well, the flag is out. That football did not travel 10 yards on the onside kick, and the officials saw it. Murray lined up in the backfield. They'll run it here. Looking out wide. He's taken down at the 35. The Patriots signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. Brandon Whedon has it under center. The Cowboys will take the snap from the 35. Here's Bryant. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. Defense now signaling for a timeout. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Nickel formation for the defense here. It's the old Marino play. A fake spike and looking to throw.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Second down after the incompletion. DeMarco Murray is in the backfield. McCourty's able to swat the pass away.
That's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
Third and 10. Murray. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3. The Patriots with no timeouts left.
No. Play.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Bryant's a receiver in the slot. Whedon's lining up in the pistol. Brandon Browner with the interception. He's brought to a halt.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
First down on the way.
First down. Let's see what they come up with here. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it. But what a job.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Second down and 10.
And he's forced to the ground. Big third down on the way, late in the fourth. Going to go to the hurry-up with under a minute to play. Snap back to Brady from the gun. Brady finds Gronkowski,
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
going to the hurry-up. No timeouts remaining.
Ooh, they failed to pick up the first, and the ball will go back to the other side.
Down inside the red zone now, trying to score as quickly as possible.
But listen, the defense has got to know the situation here. It's okay to give up a few yards, maybe give up a completion. Just don't give them the big play that gets the quick score.
I'm going to try to run the clock down to 11.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set.
And gains about one.
The Cowboys call a timeout. Their first. 36-yard field goal attempt coming up. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. How much sweeter is practice going to be this week after the win on that sideline?
Once you win, practice is easier because your confidence is high. You feel good about what you've done from the previous week because you won. So I think it always gives you a better chance of winning the following week because you feel so good when you're out there in that practice field.
I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna get off and go eat and probably watch some TV, and then I'll start streaming again. I'll be streaming. That I don't know. I don't know if I want to stream GTA, Black Ops 3. San Andreas, Need for Speed, or the Nathan Drake collection, or Fallout 4. So, if you guys want, just hit me up on Twitter. That's where I'll be. Just ask me what I'm streaming, or just give me suggestions. And yeah, it's been your boy Dark Purple. And yeah, thank you for tuning in to my stream, and thank you for watching on YouTube. So, it's been your boy Dark Rebel, and I'm out. Peace.